Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Can you guys hear me? Oh boy. All right, guys. Let's not do, actually, can you really hear me though? Let's not do what we did last time, which was everyone in the chat decided to say they couldn't hear me. Really messed with me. I did not appreciate it at all. But if you can hear me legitimately, I'd appreciate your feedback because I have absolutely no idea. Anybody? No, for real. Oh, thank goodness. Will Lakeman, I appreciate it. Matthew, I appreciate you. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. This is going to be probably one of the more interesting live streams. So we got a few things going for us. One, if you guys have never been to a live stream, I have to look. I'm looking at myself right here. I'm looking at you guys. If you've never been to a live stream, an Alex the Analyst live stream at 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, now 200,000, for whatever reason, it involves some type of shaving of something. Always on my face, I promise you, I assure you. But I don't know what we're going to be doing tonight because my wife is actually going to be doing the one who's designing this this beauty. So she'll be making a guest appearance. We also have the first 200k stories. And so I put this out for you guys to send me a story of how my channel has helped you. I got a ton of people, probably like 75 people or so, somewhere up there, people who sent in a response. I narrowed it down to like the top 5 or 6. I'm going to read some of those. Really inspiring, and really, it was very, I am an emotional person, but reading those actually genuinely did make me emotional. So you might see me, I might tear up a little bit. We'll see. And then we're going to be bringing on my dog, Rosie. Now, if you remember from one of my first episodes on the channel, I brought Max on, and Max is now a full-grown dog in his little half size, but he's full-grown. Rosie is only like 3 months old, but she's huge. So I'm going to be bringing her on. She'll take up like the entire screen. And then let's see, I have my ukulele today. Usually I have my guitar. And so that one's right here as well. So we'll see if I get to that. Again, this is going to be one of the most exciting live streams ever. Two, everybody whose story I read on this live stream, I will be sending you guys merch, whether that's a sweatshirt, a shirt, a coffee mug, all the above. I will send you guys emails, so don't worry about it. If you hear your story, I appreciate it. So it should be really fun. So with that being said, we're going to get started. I want to start out with I think the most nice thing about this live stream before we get to all the crazy goofiness and, you know, all that stuff. I want to get to like the nice stuff. So I'm going to do the reading of like the 200k stories, because those are very heartwarming. And I think it's worth hearing while people are still watching. While I have you captivated in this moment, I will take the time to do that. And we may even see a guest appearance of New York Alex. Again, if you've never seen one of my live streams, this may make you never want to take my advice on one of my regular episodes or videos again, because this is the exact opposite of what you get in my normal videos. So with that being said, what do I need to pull up? I'm going to pull up these stories. So let me go there real quick. All right. I'm going to start off with the first one. I condensed these a little bit. Can you guys still see me? I'm not sharing my screen or anything, am I? I condensed these a little bit, but I kept the essence of the story. Some people's stories, I read every single one. So every single person who sent one in, there were some phenomenal stories, and a lot of them I left out. A lot of them I just couldn't read 75 stories. It would take me all night. So I condensed down like top 5 or 6 that I thought were just like really good, really impactful, that I enjoyed. So if I read yours and I leave stuff out, it's just because I had to trim it down because they were really long. So let's get into it. So I'm just going to get into some of these stories and we'll see where it takes us. And it's going to get wild up in here. Okay, so this one's from, I think it's Diana or Diane. Not exactly sure. So she said, I am Diana, and I'm responding to your post on YouTube, not really for the prizes, but because I think you need to know how you are extremely helpful. I'm from Brazil and moved to the US in December of 2019 at 27 years old. I was a data analyst / scientist in Brazil, have a bachelor's degree in statistics and master's in decision support methods. When I got here, I didn't know what to do to get into the US job market, and I found your channel. And the videos are very helpful to learn a resume, look how to look for positions on LinkedIn, and find a company, startups or big companies. Also, hearing you talk about the keywords of our career, since English is not my first language, was tremendously helpful. I followed all your suggestions, and within 1 month of applying for jobs, I landed a few interviews and got my first job in the US. And she works for a small company. Extremely grateful for the content and wishes my family the best. Love and success in life. Just awesome. Traveling, I'm coming back to you guys now. Traveling internationally is really tough. To come to the US, get into this job market, understand it, and like actually, actually make it and be successful, it can be really tough. So, it's just really fantastic to hear that, the English, just the English speaking of it and the content was really helpful. I think that's fantastic. So Diane, thank you very much. You're fantastic. All right, let's go to the next story. This is from George. And George says, I saw a post on YouTube for the celebratory 200k subscriber live stream. Congrats. I made the decision to transition away from my previous path, which was involved in law school back in late 2020. Funny enough, I took the LSATs. I was thinking about going to law school too, like 6-7 years ago. So glad I did not go down that route, but it sounds like George did the same thing. After speaking to a friend who had transitioned into the data science role from being an attorney, I decided that there were a lot of factors in his decision that also aligned with my priorities. It was in this period of content exploration that YouTube algorithm brought me to your videos. I believe your channel is the most important factor in speeding up my transition. Your videos are clearly outlined the skills to demonstrate my value in the job marketplace. After I took some Coursera courses, I created my own project to utilize Tableau. And said it was a project that caught the eye of a hiring manager at my current company, which led to my interviews, eventually being onboarded as a data analyst / SQL developer. He said a little bit more after that, but I love that one because, he he was going to be a lawyer. He was going to like law school, and then he decided to transition. And, I love that he just was like, I created a project and somebody noticed it. That happens, and I get emails and messages from that stuff. So take some of these with, take it as almost advice for some of these. It's real people who are sending these in and sharing how they were able to make it and whatnot. And so take that as some like advice. Portfolio projects are fantastic. So thank you, George. All right, let's go to the next one. This one was really cool. So this he calls himself Sud the Analyst. An Alex the Analyst tribute. So Sud the Analyst, he says, like you, my background is also non-tech. I graduated in arts in 2019 and was jobless for a year. Then through an interviewer, I got to know something called SQL. I started Googling and got excited the immense opportunities through SQL, very much like myself. I've been there. Meanwhile, I landed a low-paying job while I researched data on the internet and formatted that in Excel. And I started learning SQL, watching your videos. I got so much knowledge, confidence, and insights into the analytics industry that helped me immensely to grow. I'm a business analyst today, working in a very good software company and earning well and happy, and I can never thank you enough for a role that you played in my life. Fun fact, I used to show your videos to my mom, who does not understand English, and tell her how you succeeded and how you are helping others now. And today she watches your videos with me, which you share your experiences and stories, and I translate to her what you say, and she loves it. We all love you, Alex. Thank you so much. I love the last part of that. It was just, it really warmed my heart. He's like talking with his mom, translating my videos to her, because he wanted to do that. So for Sud, I feel like he was trying to almost convince his mom that this is a good idea because I did it. And he's like, hey, if this guy can do it, let me translate these videos for you so you can understand it. I'm reading the chat a little bit. Thank you so much to everybody who's in the chat and saying thank you and all that good stuff. I super appreciate it. I'm reading all of them. And I appreciate all the people who are like up really early. It was like 5:30 a.m. Eastern Europe, 3 a.m. Good night. I would not. Vishal, 5:30. I mean, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining. I know my time, I'm on Eastern, so I live in South Carolina in the United States. And so it is 8:10 my time, but for some of you, it's like, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, late at night. So I really do appreciate all of you guys joining. I got a few more stories. And again, these are stories that people submitted on about, how the channel has been helpful. This one's from Emmanuel. He said, I started on the Coursera data analytics program about a year ago. When I discovered data analytics, I knew this was something I wanted to do. I started on the course, but find it not too engaging. So I would lose focus a lot throughout the modules. And I discovered your channel and found the Excel and Tableau tutorials being much more helpful than the Google was offering. Shots fired. Throughout my year-long journey of learning the tools to become a data analyst, I would become discouraged, but the community that has been built in your comment section was really helpful and amazing and a great motivation to help me stay on track and stay focused. I can proudly say I am now a data analyst 2 weeks into my first job, to be exact. Thank you very much for your content. It's helped me a lot in my career journey. Emmanuel, that's fantastic. That is like, I mean, a lot of people do that, right? They try to take these courses. Some of them, they find it fantastic and engaging and all these things, and some don't. And so I'm glad that my stuff was engaging, was able to get you there and kind of push you past the, not working. Let me see. Oh, I see somebody donated $10. Free Flyer 1978 said, I was passed over for like 50 internships. After getting over it, I was hired for a full-time junior data science position in my prior domain. Sometimes rejection leads to better situations. I agree with you. It really does. I see, people are joining. Virginia, Waterloo, Ontario. Very cool. I live in South Carolina also. Matthew, you're the man. Matthew Alderman lives in South Carolina. That means, he's a cool guy. I'd be friends with him on LinkedIn. Go check him out. Sorry, I'm reading the things before we have like 2 more stories. Then we're about to get into some like crazy stuff. I showed you all the stuff. I got props behind me. I got my guitar and ukulele over here. And I got my wife on standby with our dog in a little bit. Australia, California, Georgia, Seattle. Lots of people in the US. I love that. And Australia. Angie, I appreciate you. Angie, how's it going? I remember you. Ghana, Colorado. I'm just reading out. I'm just reading. People are typing it. I'm calling it out here. Is NH New Hampshire? Is that a country? Atlanta, West Philadelphia, Calgary, Panama, California. All right, I gotta stop. It's too many. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. Minnesota. I was born in Minnesota. Egypt. Very nice. Very nice. Nigeria, Ohio. Okay, guys, I gotta stop. All right. I'll come back to that in a little bit. I got like 2 more stories I wanted to read. Yeah, exactly 2 actually. All right, this is from Ryan. He said, in the last 6 months, I decided to change careers. I was unhappy with my position and was looking for a new set of skills to expand my options. I had a little interest in programming and statistics, and a random search on how to fix a spreadsheet I was working on led me to your channel. After watching your interview, certification, and coursework videos, I settled on signing up for Data Camp and started learning. And with the guidance, I was able to put together a portfolio on GitHub and Tableau and just accepted my first offer to be a data analyst. Without going into specifics, my new job is with a prestigious organization, and I'm reaching my career goals already with a substantial increase in salary and benefits, as well as an opportunity to improve my new skills. Thank you for continued work and informing people's decisions and providing the skills needed to succeed. Happy 200K. Ryan, congratulations. I mean, that is really, 6 months to a job. That's fantastic. It sounds like you did a lot of the stuff that I recommend, which is like creating a portfolio, and really like pushing yourself in that 6 months. I mean, in 6 months, it's not unheard of to do the things that you did, but also to land a job is amazing. Congratulations. And again, that's the stuff that I recommend doing. Portfolio projects, really, really boost your resume and makes it look a lot better. So I'm gonna go into my last one. This is the very last one I'm gonna read tonight. And really good story. This one was, I don't know, maybe it was my favorite, maybe it wasn't. We'll see. But it was a really good one. It's from somebody in Australia. So is it the same person who's from Australia who's in here? Let me see. I don't know, but it's from Australia. So this is our very last story, and then we're gonna get into some crazy stuff. All right, this is from, I'm gonna say Ange. ANJ. And this person said, I couldn't resist the opportunity to say good day and let you know how your YouTube channel has helped me. Again, from Australia, so I'm sure good day is, I mean, you guys know that, right? Like, good day. That was a bad accent, I apologize. All right, let's get back on track. Prior to my purposeful pivot into the world of data, I had a full career in office administration and management, and I was the start and end of all reporting and data representation at my work, but I was bored. I hit a ceiling in my career, and let's be honest, the building wasn't that tall. In early 2019, while trying to work out how to do inventory forecasting, I came across the term data scientist and fell in love. I first came across your channel in 2020 and eagerly watched your SQL tutorials and resume and career advice. In 2021, still with a year to go on my degree, I started to apply for data anything, just anything apparently. Knowing that I did not yet have the machine learning skills for data science, I set my sights on being a data analyst. I even watched you shave your post-lockdown facial hair. Not sure if that helped me, but I watched it anyway, much like you guys here, who are going to see that in a little bit. Then, after multiple straight-up rejections and dozens of ghostings, I got it. I got the call for a job, and they didn't care about my lack of data analyst experience. I have to be honest, after all, the interview I bought, after that interview, I bought your hoodie, eagerly awaiting the day when someone said yes. And what do you know? I had an offer before the hoodie arrived to Australia. I have been a data analyst for 4 months, and I love it. I wear my hoodie every day. I work at home and smile. So thank you, Alex. Keep doing what you're doing. As you never know, which little bit of advice you put out will be the one that helps them cross the line. I still have my eyesight on data scientist, but for now, I am happy to go through my degree while I enjoy my days as a data analyst. Who knew it was possible to actually love what you do for work? I love it. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I mean, congratulations. I'm, and that was just 5 of the like 75 people who emailed. And then, you know, I get messages a lot from like LinkedIn and places. And I'm telling you, when I read these stories, it makes me just want to keep going and keep pushing on, because, you know, people, you know, whether I sense it every day or not, you know, people get something from the videos I'm putting out. And like Ange, I'm going to call her Ange. Like Ange said, you know, you never know what content you're putting out that's going to help somebody. And that stands for you guys too. You never know what you're going to post on LinkedIn that'll help you get a job, or who you're going to message that day that might lead to a job. You just have to keep pushing. You need to keep working hard. So to everybody who I read their story, I'm going to send you an email. I am going to hook you up with some merch, whether that's a hoodie, a shirt, coffee mug. I might let you just choose whatever, all 3, who knows. And I'm going to send that out to you guys because I appreciate you, and I appreciate you sending that in. It means a lot. It really, really does. Let me text my wife, because that's what I was supposed to do. I'm going to text my wife to bring up the dog. I think that's what people are most excited about. I'm going to say, bring the dog and water if you can. I'm very thirsty. I think I have a little left in here. I don't have any in there. Okay. She's bringing the dog. Now, Rosie may be very excited. Rosie is a 3.5-4 month old golden retriever. This will be the first time I've shown her on the channel, like in a video. But if you check out my Instagram, I post about her all the time because she's the cutest dog you've ever seen. Let's check out while we're waiting for my wife to come up here. So you were the one to excite me about becoming a data analyst, hoping to get an interview in 6 to 8 months after my wife heals from related surgery. Michael, I hope you do that as well. I hope your wife is doing okay. Yusuf said, "Hi, Alex. You looking great." Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I hear the dog. Here it comes. All right, guys, get ready. I'm going to see if I can control her, because if I can't, she may not stay on here long, but I'm going to do my best to control her. So here she comes. Can you pick her up and hand her to me? Oh, hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Oh, my gosh. Oh! Ah.
You wanted a water too?
Yeah, can you just put it down? Thank you. Thank you, baby. All right, guys. Oh, she got treats. That's my wife's hand. This is my dog, Rosie. She is extremely sweet, very calm and loving. And she's what, 4 months?
Yeah.
She's 4 months old. And this is the first time she's ever been on the channel. So if you want to see more pictures of Rosie, check me out on Instagram. I post about her all the time. She's so cute.
Where's your camera? I'll try and get her to look at in this area.
There she is. All right, now I'm just posing with her. My wife is now up here. Well, look, she's like a model up here. Okay, Rosie.
Because she's looking at me.
All right, well, this is it. This is the show. It's just Rosie. All right, I'm gonna give her back to my wife. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. If you wouldn't mind bringing her down here, and then you can join me, or bringing her downstairs, and then you can join me. All right, guys. I need some water. Give me a second. We got a lot to go on this show or this live stream. I call it a show. Just downstairs.
Yeah, but she'll come up. I should just lock the gate.
Just lock the gate. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. That was Rosie. If you missed it, if you just joined, this was the worst time of your life to join my live stream. I see people joining right now. This is the worst time of your life to join because you just missed the cutest dog you've ever seen. So once this live stream ends, come back to like the 20-minute mark and see Rosie because it was adorable. Rosie, she's a big girl now. That's right, Melody. She is a big girl and she is adorable. She's so much nicer than my other dog too, Max. I mean, you guys know Max better than Rosie. Max is such a grump. He's like an old man. He's always grumpy, always growling at people. But Rosie is a sweetheart. All right, guys. I'm gonna invite my wife onto the stream. I don't know what's gonna happen, but she's gonna come out. You can ask some questions in the chat. Yes, Rosie the analyst. That's her. This is my wife. Let me see if I can.
Where's okay? That's weird. I'm like looking.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
You just gotta look up there.
Right.
All right, guys, everybody. This is my wife, Christine. I'm sure you've seen her on the show. Wow, that's really bright on you. I apologize.
Yeah, it is. It's like my head is glowing.
I know. I apologize. Let me turn. Yeah. Let's go this way. Well, now my head's glowing, so.
We'll turn that light.
Nah. Okay. All right. Well, this is all you're gonna get. This is gonna get in terms of quality of live stream. Christine the analyst, yeah. Or Alex the
analyst.
Or I call her wife of Alex the analyst. That's what I call her. I don't call her Christine anymore. She's the Alex the analyst wife. But you guys can ask questions if you have any questions for her. She actually, you know what you should do is you should read out the chat while I do other things because I have a lot of things to do.
Okay. Well, they're saying hi right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Andy just said hi. The analyst wife. Is this analyst questions? I mean, if it wants to be,
you can ask anything you want. Well, keep it appropriate.
Whoa.
Keep it appropriate. But you can ask data analyst questions. You can ask me personal questions.
They like Rosie.
Do you get another song?
Yes.
I don't see why not. But first,
I was getting into it.
Yeah, I know. But first, and again, I have my guitar here as well. If you're not vibing the ukulele, just let me know, and I will switch to my guitar. There's no preference. I like both of them. This one's more high pitched sound though. What rhymes with 200k?
Giveaway.
Now we're talking.
Oh, they want to know what I do for work.
Go for it.
I'm a therapist, mental health therapist. Oh, they like the snake plant. Look.
Who doesn't like the snake plant? I gave that to
him. It was itty bitty. We started off like this, and now it's growing like crazy. So. They like the ukulele.
Thank you. The actual song that I'm playing is called La Vie en Rose.
Well, hold on. I have a question for us.
All right, what's the question?
I feel like those are more important. How do you organize your marriage with your husband is doing while your husband? Oh, okay.
It's a question for you.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to ask well, they say organize the marriage.
My favorite singer is
while
John
your
Mayer.
husband is doing work training in the evenings. Well, he's doing a lot of that. He's doing a lot of that after the babies go to bed. So, like, all the kids are in bed. The oldest is kind of doing homework or whatever, and I just kind of do my thing too. So he manages it really well. It doesn't seem to be a problem. So, who is your favorite singer? Oh, you said John Mayer's your favorite singer?
Oh, he's a great singer.
No, you like Mumford and Sons, I thought.
I do like Mumford and Sons a lot. Great folk, kind of folk indie band.
There's an H in my name. They said that. I hope you get the spelling right. With CH.
Yeah, you get the background music.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna try to.
Am I shaving your face?
In just a second. Just a second. Yeah, probably in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, ready? You said
But you have to
giveaway.
sing first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We all know why we're here for the 200k giveaway.
Oh, they like John Mayer too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
This
Great.
lighting is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty bright. I should have moved it back further.
Wow.
That's not a big deal.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Boy, they want to know if you can play any John Mayer.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
know some John Mayer songs.
You do.
What do I know? What's that song that I
Slow
always
Dancing
play?
in a Burning Room.
That's the one I play all the time.
Yeah.
I'll play. You know what? We're gonna shave.
They said, are you with your wife because of the free therapy? And are you with your wife for the free analytics?
Somebody's on to me. Will Lakeman, you are on to me, my friend.
No, I am not with him for the free analytics.
that guy's smart. He knows.
Your followers are funny.
He knows how it gets. That, you know what? Why does anyone else marry anybody? It's for the free exchange
analytics.
of goods. Yeah, I give the free analytics. She gives the free therapy. So I have my my thing here. I'm going to turn this way.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it.
Turn this way.
And I'm going to hold it. Well, you should actually get in front of me a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Give it a second, guys. 1 second.
This is very professional enough.
Yes. So what's going to happen is Christine is going to do anything she wants.
Oh, yikes.
Meanwhile, with this, I will try to answer questions. Yes, I'm doing something to my beard. I don't know what. My wife will do it.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, it's happening. Because it's a ritual, right? Every milestone we hit, we shave something on my face. So we're gonna see what she does. With that being said, I'll try my best to. I can't read that. Never mind, guys. We're just gonna see what happens. Is this
going to freak out your kids when they see you?
No.
I won't go crazy.
No.
I won't make him like a different.
I could trim all of this or shave all of this, and it wouldn't even matter. All right, guys.
That's the case. I'm with my wife for the healthcare. Alex is a great guy. He is a great guy. Okay, I can't read it. I can't read them anymore because now I gotta shave. You look very serious.
Thank you.
Okay, what am I doing? Okay. So there's no restrictions?
You can do whatever you want.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
All right.
Well, but I'm nervous though because you have like employees and you like go to work.
Not today, I don't.
All right, I'm gonna start with this side first. Then they get a really good like side angle.
All right, go for it, please.
Okay. Okay. No smiling. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gentle.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
she hurt me.
I'm sorry.
I'm injured.
But I was going. No,
Go with the grain.
I was.
And go gently. You're pushing too hard.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right. That hurt.
No, I won't do it again. I promise. Because it was on your. It was like right here.
Okay. Yeah.
You're making me nervous because you're jumpy. You're gonna like clean this up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. There's one side. No, you can't look at it.
I am looking.
I don't want you to look at it. What are they saying? Okay. Okay.
All right. Let's keep this going.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now I can see.
I know. It makes me nervous.
How embarrassing.
For me?
For me.
This is the part that makes me nervous. Babe! Ah! You have to stop that. You're like making me real nervous here. Okay.
I got, what's this called?
I don't know.
A goatee.
Okay, let me see.
It's a very intimate procedure.
Procedure? Okay. I'm nervous. Okay, let me see. It's a little, it like looks like it's patchy.
Probably because you trimmed it patchy.
What do they think?
All right, how does this
What
look
do we
so
think?
far?
Oh, eyebrows too. Oh, that person
No.
is cruel, Melody.
No.
Cruel.
Melody, how dare you? I thought we were
How many subscribers for that?
I thought we were close, Melody. No longer. No longer. Jeez. Yeah. Is this it? Is this the final product?
I don't know.
There's some more on this thing you get, by the way.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna let you officially. Babe, you're winching like that. It's making me very scared.
All right. Is this it, or are you gonna do more?
I don't know. I'm undecided.
It's up to you. You have to decide right now.
Okay, let me just look. Let me just see. I really liked when you. No, listen.
You choose.
I really liked when you grew out the mustache, and it was like
trim everything with the mustache then. And then I won't cut
I'm
it.
kind of digging the goatee. Let's do that. You just trim it up a little bit.
No, if you're gonna okay, you do what you gotta do.
What? This is my design. Okay.
All right, guys. For unknown reasons, yes, at 500k, Matthew, I will do no eyebrows.
That would be insane.
All right, guys.
That wasn't all that much hair that came off of you.
No.
Shocking.
I don't have a really thick beard. I can grow
gosh.
a thick beard though.
Oh, tight space in here.
All right.
Okay.
Not the worst. What do you guys think?
I think I did really good.
Like a trucker.
Oh, that's not what I want. Maybe I should have kept going.
It's up to you. You can keep going.
I was thinking like cool, like hipster artist vibe.
I don't know.
That's what I was going for, but
Let me see. How many subscribers for the eyebrows? Ain't happening. I don't know why that was suggested. That was a terrible idea. All right. We didn't miss anything. We didn't miss anything good. All right.
Rosie the analyst.
Yes. And Rosie the stylist. That's
Yeah.
what it says.
Oh, okay.
I pull off a good villain with the goatee. Thank you. Okay.
Oh wait, look. Oh, they never get to see this one.
This is a rare
Oh.
find. This cat is
Look, she's already fighting
very
it.
shy.
She's already fighting it. Oh, she's unhappy with me. Okay.
Very shy cat. That was Cindy. And Cindy is very shy.
Yeah, she's
Like
pissed.
she's
pissed.
right now she's pissed at us.
She's leaving.
She's pissed at this one. I would not have done that.
She's fine.
Okay, so we've done the beard, which might I say looks terrible, and we've done a little ukulele. I'll bring it back out in a little bit. We always are happy to see. Do you know I look like an English villain? Now that's what I'm talking about.
I think we should be looking at the camera. I feel like we're looking at the screen.
Yeah. Well, that happens all the time. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm a studious villain. Much love from India. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What was I gonna do?
You were gonna do New York.
New York Alex.
You
I'm
come into my house.
Yep.
You...
A chimney sweep. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, you do kind of look like a chimney sweep.
Well, this hat lends itself to being some type of low-waged English worker from like the
offense to the low-wage English worker.
From like the 1920s. I can't read this, but it says Brazil, Minneapolis, The Truman Show.
You've never seen The Truman Show. I keep trying to get you to watch it.
I've seen The Truman Show. What are you talking about?
I thought you hadn't.
I have seen The Truman Show, please.
Okay.
How dare you?
Are there any new software packages you're waiting to learn? You're wanting to learn? But I have my glasses on.
I don't either. Real quick, before we meet New York Alex, before we meet New York Alex, are there any new software packages you're wanting to learn? Any for a job? Any for a job? Any for passion? Software packages. I want to learn Azure better. That's about it. That was a pretty lame answer, but yeah, that's about it. Tableau or Power BI. I always say Tableau from most people, but my team uses Power BI right now. So I mean, she could have a second career as a barber.
I could. I wouldn't
Go
want
for
to.
it.
But I
Alex the laborer.
Oh, I have an interesting question for you, honey.
That's funny. Matthew's on a roll today. I like Matthew. Matthew's funny.
I have an interesting question for you.
Go for it.
What would you be?
Speaking of the mic so they can hear you as well.
What would you want to be if you were not a data analyst, and what would you never want to do if you were not a data analyst?
If I could do anything in the world, and this is obviously a pretty ridiculous thing, I would want to be an astronaut.
Are you being serious?
I'm very serious.
You are not being serious.
This is why I don't tell her my hopes and dreams.
Because you have never even shown an interest in like anything related to that.
loved physics. Astrophysics was like my thing. I used to read books on it all the time.
Yes, you did tell me about that. Okay.
Yeah. I've read so many books on astrophysics. It is like Stephen Hawking, I've read almost every single one of the books he's ever read. I love it.
That's not necessarily like going to space.
But I have an affinity for the stars.
Listen, if you make enough money, you can go. You can pay for a ticket to space.
Hey, in 20 years, there'll be like 10 grand. I'll definitely do it.
You do it. You go to space.
10 years, I'm gonna buy a ticket to Mars for $100. Elon Musk is gonna personally thank me. The first analyst on Mars. I appreciate you coming today. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I don't say this a lot, but you're like family to me. This is my wife.
Oh, gosh.
She's family, but you're like my second family.
Oh man.
I love you. I love you. I'm gonna sing you a little ditty.
Wait, what about the second part of the question?
What was the question?
What you would not want to do? How easily you forgot that question.
Anything that involves like a bank teller where I have to interact with people all day and stand.
Okay.
Sounds terrible.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
But definitely
Oh, somebody on here did their thesis in astrophysics.
I love astrophysics.
Wow.
Hit me up. Hit me up in that email.
Who was that?
I can't see it.
Reyes. Last name.
I can't. I don't even know which question you're looking at. I did my Mary Angel. I did my thesis in astrophysics. I love astrophysics. I've read way too many books for somebody who has nothing to. Their job doesn't have anything to do with astrophysics. Yeah, love it, love it. Super cool stuff. Alex the astronaut. Melody, thank you. You've redeemed yourself. We're back on speaking terms. Melody dissed me earlier. She tried to get you to cut off my eyebrows while I had my eyes closed.
Do you need me to scooch so you can play?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't care. They don't care what it looks like.
I can spit out of it.
All right.
What?
Oh, I like this one.
I do too. Not so much like that though.
Just wait. I'm getting it right.
All right.
So for all the people joining, let me recap what you've missed. I read some stories. I read some stories of people who wrote into the channel. They're getting free merch. You guys are fantastic.
Did you cry? I heard you might have cried.
I did not cry, but I did tear up at one point. Very small. I don't think anyone noticed, to be honest.
People need to see more of that.
Yes, I cry a lot. She trimmed this into a goatee, which I was not expecting.
What did you think I was going to do?
I thought you'd keep the mustache.
Just a mustache.
I thought that she was going to keep the mustache. She did not. She kept the goatee, which I'm going to keep.
It's artsy.
I will bring. I have meeting. No, I have no meetings tomorrow, but
you look really artsy right now. I'm digging it.
All right. And I played some ukulele. I'm going to play a little bit of guitar. We met. Who did we meet?
Rosie.
New York Alex.
Oh.
And Rosie. You didn't meet me. You just saw me again.
And Cindy. Cindy made an appearance. Cindy
also made an appearance. That cat. Can you guys give me some recommendations of things to sing about? Throw it in the chat.
You should probably put these on, honey.
Sure. Yeah, I can't see it.
I know. You're having a tough time.
That was tough to put those on. That's what that was. All right, what am I singing about, guys? I'm not taking recommendations for songs. I'm taking topics. I'm gonna riff. I'm gonna sing about something.
Oh, I thought it was just you were gonna do a song too.
I mean, I need to look up like the chords and all that. It doesn't work. Sing about astrophysics.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one to think about. Sing about SQL. I could. An accent song. I could. Nothing's really captivating me yet.
Sing about Rosie.
No, not singing about Rosie. Space cars. All right, Angie. All right, space cars.
Might be enjoying.
All right, space cars.
Something tonight.
What does that mean?
Space cars doesn't make a lot of sense, babe. Might be enjoying
some beverages.
Some beverages or.
Hey, more power to you, Angie. I wish I was as well, but it's a Wednesday, so good for you. Space cars, aka Teslas. Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. This is gonna be a song about space cars. Is the door closed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wake up our kids. They are sleeping across the hallway. All right, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna sing about space cars. Well, let's see what comes. Let's see what comes out of it.
Go for it.
I'll let you see. Somebody, one of my when I did my last song, liked the finger picking that I did in the song, and so they wish I had showed it, and so I'll show it now. You guys can see the magic. I got in my space car today. Didn't think I'd get all the way to outer space. I know there's a place for me to land and colonize. Am I Alex or Elon Musk? I got a space car that you can trust. Every day I go to space and drive my space car to work. I drive that space car to work. I felt that.
I enjoyed that.
Wow. It's almost like I wasn't here. I was in my space car. All right, well.
Maybe Elon Musk will see that and use it.
Elon, if you're watching.
Promotional material.
If you're one of the handful of people out there still watching, still listening, I want you to know you can have all the copyrights to that song. All right. I'll do one more. I'm getting such a great reaction. All four people. Yeah, you can ask questions too.
All four people.
All four people are saying it's great. So I'll do another one if you guys want, and if not, I'll get rid of this bad boy. And was there anything else that I was supposed to be doing on this? I'm forgetting if there was something else I promised the people. Was there anything else I promised anybody on this to do on this live stream? I genuinely am forgetting.
No. I think that was it.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
They got through everything so quickly.
That was it, for sure.
All right, so let's see. Thank you.
I think there's a random cash giveaway.
Stop it. Yeah. That's it.
Like $1.
How much was it for again?
Like $1.
How much money did I promise? There was a cash giveaway, right? How much did I say? I'm forgetting.
Was there actually a cash giveaway?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, okay. It's like, dang, babe.
That would be maybe a 200,000. Come on.
Who
now.
do they think we are?
I can rest assured tonight, when you don't walk home with $200,000, that I will not be sending anyone $200,000.
No, that's not gonna happen.
All right, all right.
Though that would be really cool.
Oh,
If it
I
ever
was
made
gonna
it big.
I was gonna play some John Mayer.
Yeah.
So there's one song that I know how to play like off the top of my head. 100,000 United States dollars. No, this will not be happening. Wait, let me see if I remember it. This is it, right?
Yeah.
This is slow dancing in a burning room. I don't even know lyrics. I don't remember the lyrics.
I'm trying to remember how it starts.
I'm gonna sing some really bad John Mayer lyrics right now, and then
So was it Spice Girls?
we'll just see if it sounds like the song, and if it doesn't, he can't copyright infringement this live stream because it sounds so different. It's perfect. Go talk. Oh wait, it's not a silly little moment. Deep and dying breath of you hold too many false alarms, right?
Yep.
Yep, nailed it. We're going down.
There's the lyrics right there.
Oh, here we go. All right. That's my guy. Isan, how's it going, man? That's my guy. All right. He's showing me the lyrics. This is my time to shine. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of
I don't think that's how it goes.
this love that we've been working on.
Okay.
We're going down, down. You can see it too. We're going down. Okay, I really don't know. This is bad.
That's pretty good, babe. That was pretty close. Do you need water?
Yeah. Means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you.
It's our daughters.
I gotta hydrate.
Tingly.
This is tough. Guys, it is not easy to be an entertainer like this, okay? I am basically
On demand.
no, who's like a famous singer?
Madonna.
Guys, I'm putting in my all into this. I need a water break. All right.
Big water break.
All right. Let's read some stuff. Isan, you should have kept me going with the lyrics there. I would have kept going. I did that for you.
What's breakdown of college degrees versus high school diplomas?
Would you say the percentage of breakdown of college degrees versus high school diplomas you see in analytics roles? I would say the majority are college degrees, have college degrees. I would venture to say probably 90% or more. That's a completely fabricated guess. That's my logical guess. I do know people, and there are people that I've mentored and I've seen them get jobs who have no college degree and have become data analysts. So I absolutely know what happens. I've seen it. I've walked through it. So I know what happens. It's just, oh, this looks so much better earlier. Just like that. All right, I'm going back to this.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I absolutely have seen it.
Like that.
Yeah, I've absolutely seen it happen, but I would say it's not super common. Just the requirements. The requirements are pretty. They're pretty straightforward. It's usually like, excuse me, drink too much water. It's usually a minimum requirement is to have a degree. This usually is. $1 million, Brenda. You're trying to get me to pay you $1 million? No, there's no cash giveaway. I expected clean shaven face, bro. Well, I let my wife decide what we were going to do, and she decided to keep a goatee, which is a strong personal choice. I would not have done. I guess we're just getting into some Q&A. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's coming at me. Companies not even consider people for data analyst roles without a college degree. Yeah, it's strange. He isn't really Elon Musk. Brendan, thank you for pointing that out. I know a lot of people were confused with my voice, and the singing of the song about the space car, which you may have missed. But no, sadly, I'm not Elon Musk. Well, depends on how you look at it, sadly or fortunately. Is this how you got your wife to fall in love with you? Yes, it is. I serenaded her, I don't know, a bit when we were dating.
You did, and I really liked it. It works, ladies. It works.
Well, men. It works, men.
Ladies and men.
All the men out there, grab yourself one of them old guitars and try it out. Try it out.
No, you did. I remember we were at some like a get together party. Yeah, in a garage. It was like this person lived in an apartment, so they did like a get together in the bottom level of the garage. And when it was done, we went up to the roof and we watched the stars, and very romantic, and sang to me. It was very romantic.
It was nice. Yeah.
No hanky panky. It was just all wonderful. It was just all romance.
All right, that got weird at the end. Yes, it was just I sang to her and it was nice. Yeah, we were in like the trunk of my car. So like open up the trunk, we could see the stars and the moon, and then I had my guitar and I played for her.
Yeah.
John Belushi.
Yeah, I could see it.
John Belushi.
See it.
Classic. He would have smashed my uke. That's unfortunate. Somebody's asking something up here. Brenda got me all confused. Is it difficult to get a data analyst job without domain knowledge? No, I think if you have all the skills, if you set yourself you set yourself up with a good resume, a good portfolio, you don't need domain knowledge. That stuff's later. But no, not really. But if you have it, it absolutely helps. Like I had healthcare background where I first started, but I didn't have any data analyst experience. My healthcare background did definitely help. Speaking of, when are you going to open up mentoring spots? Michael, that's a great question. I plan on expanding my mentoring. Right now, I only work with like a handful of people, a select few that the cream of the crop. No, that's not how it works. It's just a come as you go. The people I'm working with, I do plan on expanding that in the future to allow a lot more people to be able to do that, because I do understand that that people want that. And not a lot of people do that. And so I definitely am going to try to expand that in the future. Let's see. Is Tableau desktop certification worth it? Yes. I think that's probably the best bang for your buck in terms of certification. Notice how she speaks in the past tense. Yeah, that's right. I used to be romantic. I used to sing to her.
Alex, the romance analyst.
I will take. That's my new bio. That's my new job. That's my new job description.
You putting women in your trunk. I feel like I shouldn't laugh at that one, but that was funny.
Yes. That is how it happened.
Oh, they're asking if you want to start your own company.
They call that Stockholm syndrome, and it's been 5 years, and it's been a beautiful, beautiful thing. No, I do not promote that. That was a joke. Alex, do you wish to start your own company somewhere in the near future? Yeah, I do think I will. I think it is something that a lot of people aspire to, is to have their own company. And so I think in the near future or midterm future, I would like to start my own company and do that full time. We'll see. See how it goes. Working through my Excel projects. Awesome. KT Sky. That's like a
cool name.
It's like a DJ name, or like an announcer's name. I'm KT Sky. All right.
KT Sky, bring it to you hot.
That's right. Bring it to you hot.
Hot 100.9.
That's right. That's what I was trying to say, but I just messed up. Thanks for the answer. Not a degree holder, hoping to make it. Cool. Do you suggest learning machine learning for DA if I have the math domain knowledge? I mean, you can. I studied a ton of machine learning when I was first starting out. So it actually did really come in handy when I work with data scientists, because I know more than they normally expect people to know. And because I took just a ton of machine learning stuff, because I had no idea what a data analyst did at the very, very beginning. So I would just kind of like scattershot, studied everything, learned about machine learning. I was fascinated by it, but you can. I wouldn't expect you to use it that much. I'm actually working on a project right now with our data science team, or our data science guy in my department, and I'm working with some like 3D visualizations to represent some categorical data, which is really interesting, really I'm just going to say really interesting. So it's been really beneficial to know it, but you don't need any idea.
They want to know what your day-to-day like is as a manager, as an analytics manager. That's a good question.
Yeah, sure. It's a lot less hands-on work, which is a bummer. It's getting hot.
It is kind of hot in here. It must be the lighting. This crazy lighting right now.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Get out now. I'm just kidding. This is like one of those messages where I'm like, get out. Don't become a data analyst.
Run.
Run away, guys. It's the worst career opportunity of your life. No, I'm just kidding.
This is just us laughing now.
Oh boy. Genuinely on a day-to-day. I keep throwing the hat. Yeah, I do.
It's like for dramatic.
This is me in my like real life. Like when I do videos, it's all polished and I try to make it look nice. This is like how I actually am.
Yes.
But in a day-to-day life, I have my stand-up in the morning. I usually have a one-on-one with one of my team members each day. And I just do one per week. It's filled with a lot of getting ready for presentations, budgets. I work with other department heads who want things from my team. And so it's a lot of meetings. And then my schedule is completely unique. I don't follow like a traditional schedule. I usually work like 3 hours in the morning, maybe like an hour or two in the afternoon. And then at night, once all the kids go to bed, my wife goes to bed, and I'm literally just me and the dogs. Then I do like 3 hours of work. So
yeah.
That's my schedule. My hat?
You did throw it on the ground.
Yeah, forget that hat.
I wanted to try it out.
Do you know any advanced Power BI course? I don't know.
Oh, I messed that up. Sorry.
I don't know. But if I found one, I might share it on like my LinkedIn or something. Yeah, my man. Yeah. I do miss. That is something that I've even talked to her about. I'm like, one of the biggest things that I've missed about being a manager, and management is very different than working as a data analyst, because I handle a lot of the big picture stuff. I get invited to the meetings with all the higher ups to talk about like future stuff. So I'm talking about like our goals 6 months down the road, a year down the road, and we're planning for it now, getting budgets approved. That's a lot of the stuff I've been doing. I am on a team to implement a data lake for our team. We're getting Power BI up and running in our team, which is something that I've been pushing. And so, I do have certain initiatives that are really interesting and I like, but a lot of it is management. And then we have like, I have contractors on my team. I also have full-time employees. And so when a contractor has to leave or their work is not up to the quality I'm looking for, I've had to replace them. And that process of getting contractors is not super fun. It's a lot of paperwork. But I do get to work with people. I get to mentor people and manage, which is something, that I really do enjoy. So, just something. Rosie, I was a MF therapist before going into tech.
This one's really
I'm confused. I don't know what that means. Brenda, what does that mean?
How do you handle
situations where you don't get credit for your work? That happens all the time. So my team is very much like an unseen team. And we don't get credit for a lot of things. Our team literally creates the dashboards and visualizations for everyone in IT. So all these department heads who do cybersecurity, who do like the IT desk, all these different departments, they come to us, we create it for them. They go into presentations and present it as their data, because it is, right? I'm not going in there and I'm not going into that meeting, leading that meeting saying, here's what your data means, here's what it is. I enable the department heads to do that, or their leads or whatever. I enable them to do that. We don't usually take credit for things. And so I report right up to the VP, and he's like, Alex, I'm in all these meetings and I see your work on display, but you don't get any credit. And he's like, I want you to know, he's like, I talk to people and I tell people, hey, that's Alex's, if anyone else wants something like this, head to Alex. So I have people who speak on my behalf.
It's your alarm.
Sorry, that was my alarm. I have people speak on my behalf for me basically and saying, hey, Alex did great work if you guys need this. So I radicalize people to tell other people that I do it for them. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, people really, they're like, hey, Alex built this. If you guys want to go to Alex's team, that's really what happens. Is there any more?
Yeah. What's your favorite activity to do with family? How many more dogs do you plan on getting?
Favorite activity, I would say, I like going to the park. I like going to parks because you get to run around and the kids like to do all these different activities and they don't get super bored quickly. And it's like, this one park that we're near is really shaded, which I need shade because I get sunburned easily. So yeah, I like going to parks with my family. That's probably one of my favorite activities. No more dogs.
Are you sure?
No more dogs. I am positive.
You can say that definitively.
We are not getting any more dogs. And next episode, I'll be showing you my new puppy.
No, I'm a little over the puppy phase as well.
Nikki asks, question, as an entry-level analyst, did you use R or Python often? Right as an entry-level analyst, I only use SQL and Excel. Then I used Tableau. And then I didn't even use Python after that in the current company, but I found use cases to use it and brought it up to my manager and said, hey, I know I could write this Python script that does this. Let me try it out. And then she was like, yeah, go for it. And then I was able to use it. But most of our team did not use it. No. And I didn't use it as like an entry-level analyst.
I really like hearing that your other people are. Evan said, I can't stay on, but I got to get these wild kids in bed.
Who's saying that?
Evan,
congrats on 200K. Well deserved. Can't stay on tonight. Got to get those wild kids to bed. Evan, I feel you more than most. I have 3 kids. 2 of them are sleeping right now. Thank goodness. I thought one of them was going to be awake during this. But thank you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. Oh, that's not. Every time I see Evan Simmons, and this is the same guy on the last live stream. Thank you, Evan. I remember you because I have a friend from high school named Evan Simmons. And every time he comes on, I always think it's my friend from high school. I'm like, why is my friend from high school on here? Like, that makes no sense. And then it's the different guy. It just, every time it confuses me. And if you missed it, if you're one of the people who missed it, my wife already did the shaving. So you missed that part, but she shaved into a goatee.
Why is this shocking? Many people have goatees right now.
Some people do. Can't argue with that logic.
All right, I'm stepping out. What time is your live stream on?
I'll probably in the next like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, all right.
I love you.
Love you.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's just me now. I know. Disappointing, right?
No.
Yeah, she almost tripped for real. That would have been real embarrassing on the live stream. Okay, let's see what, guys. I gotta hydrate. This is the performance of a lifetime I'm putting on here. I've done songs, I've done skits, I've trimmed my beard. What won't I do for you people? I need to hydrate. But the people want answers, and I'm going to give them the answers if I can get to their question. More cats? No. Alex, what do you think about a business analyst career today? I studied data science, but I really enjoy communication and project management. So you think considering BA? That's exactly what a business analyst does. It is a lot of, it has some SQL, do a lot of Excel, and usually you get things set up, right? You get things set up for other teams. You enable other teams to kind of get requirements for what they need. I used to work with several business analysts, and we have solutions analysts on my team, but they're like a business analyst. And yeah, business analysts are fantastic. They usually have really good domain knowledge and really know the people that they're working with. Great stuff. I love your website. Thank you. Check out AlexTheAnalystYT.com. I am currently working on revising it all. And in fact, I did everything from scratch myself. I'm going to pay someone who I know to actually make it look like nice. But I put all the good information on there. So if you want information on for free resume templates, free interview tips, free recommendations there's free resources for like websites and stuff. There's a ton of good information on there, but I'm going to clean it up, make it look nicer. So go and check that out. Yeah, big shout out. Late, but I made it. Is it Ray? I appreciate you making it. Honestly, this is towards the end, but I really do appreciate all the people who are still on. Believe it or not, usually at the end of these live streams, it shows like 1,000 people have joined, which is just wild to me. It's too many people. So really, really cool. And so I appreciate everybody being here. I'm thankful one of my kids is going to graduate in 2 years. I'm tired. LOL. Yes. One of my oldest is 9. I'm about to turn 10. So I got about like 70 more years till they go for college. It's a long time. Starting my data analyst position on Monday. Super excited. Did a career change from healthcare. James, congrats, man. Awesome. Do you have any recommendation for students who major healthcare background and wish to become healthcare data analysts? I mean, I might be the perfect person to talk to because I came from a healthcare background. Yes, I think using that background knowledge on your resume and your portfolio projects is super important. When I was transitioning, that is the number one thing I pushed on people. I was like, I know SQL and I know a lot of healthcare, a lot. So if you want somebody who knows the healthcare domain, which is hard to come by sometimes, that's why you should hire me. I know SQL and I know healthcare, and that's what got me my job. So you can absolutely leverage that. Will Excel and SQL be enough to land a first entry-level job? Yes, it definitely can. I recommend people learning SQL, Tableau, and Excel. Those are like the core 3 things that if you could only learn 3 skills to get an entry-level job, those are the 3 I would learn because they're the most sought after and requested skills. They're very broad, it's not super crazy to learn, but a lot of people need them. And so I usually recommend people learning that first. I don't know why I did this. I usually, what's my voice? New York. I usually recommend people learning it first. Why didn't you choose to be a data scientist instead of data analyst? To be honest, and I'm being 100% serious, I could have gone to be a data scientist. It was right in my wheelhouse. I learned enough machine learning. There were data scientists on my team. They'd already kind of talked to me about wanting to join their team as a data scientist. That is not something that I wanted to do. I know the work that they do. I understand that work. And I was like, that's just not what I enjoy. That's not what I want to do with my time. I don't like setting up the models. I don't like, doing the type of data cleaning that they needed and the type of data that they worked with. Just was not interesting to me. I did not find it interesting. Well, you said you wouldn't shave your eyebrows. So yes, stinking Melody, I don't know if she's still on here, but Melody Max, man, she was telling my wife while I had my eyes closed to shave my eyebrows. Makes me angry. You deserve more subs, Mary Angel. I appreciate that. I probably don't, but I appreciate you saying it anyways. Are you going to add the book recommendations? Yeah, there are. I mean, I don't read a ton of books, to be honest, on data analytics. Maybe I should, but I don't read a lot of books. I read for enjoyment, not usually for like professional. I get most of my content online through courses and other things like that that I've talked to you guys about. But excuse me, I need to hydrate more. It's exhausting. How frequently do you make pivot tables in Excel? All the time. All the time. What's your Myers-Briggs type? I have no idea. It's so funny. I talked about this in my very last video, what I hate about data analytics, or why I hate being a data analyst. I talked about this just a skosh. I talked about how I can do this, and I am interacting with you and I'm talking with you. I can do this for a long time. But when I'm in person or if I'm like a video with somebody, I get drained so quickly. So if that's a Myers-Briggs type of being drained, then that's the type I am. I'm much more of an introvert than I think people would make me out to be or would think I am. Most people think I'm very outgoing. They're like, wow, Alex is A-type personality. Alex is, whatever. No, I'm not. My wife, when people come over to our house, I talk very little, especially if I don't know them. If I know you, I'll open up, But if I don't know you, typically my wife does all the talking and I just kind of nod my head. I love my wife. She's great. To your website, that is. Wait, I didn't catch the first part of that. Are you going to add oh, yeah, I'll add book recommendations to my website eventually. AlexTheAnalystYT.com. Check it out. It's a great place. I love Strata Scratch recommendation. It's a great tool. Totally agree. Really good stuff. Great interview prep for data analysts. Yeah, I recommend it. Thank you, Alex. I'm a bit concerned about the potential of a VA career compared to a data science career. Yeah, the thing is about going into data science. So again, I have a pretty good wealth of knowledge around breaking into both careers, both from who I know and just my background. And the data science, getting into data science is much harder, but also it's because it's more technical. It's much more intricate, and there's a lot more niches, and so it's hard to really find your placement easier. Data analyst can be a little bit more broad as a whole, and you can find jobs a little bit easier. Yeah, it just that's in a nutshell. Having context in the domain you're analyzing is king. Totally agree. Couldn't agree more. Let me see. I'm going to head out. Matthew, you've been extremely lively in this chat, and I appreciate you very much. So thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you joining. You head out, get some rest. I think that's what you're doing. But congrats on the 200K, he says. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is New Jersey the best state for data analyst? I have no idea. No idea. I'm guessing you're an INTJ or ISTJ. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to look it up right now. Look, INTJ Myers-Briggs. Isn't that what it's called? INTJ is introverted. Wait. INTJ, introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Judging sounds very judgy. I think I might be an ambivert. Yeah, I think I'm an ambivert as well. I think I might be a major introvert. How much SQL does a data scientist need to know? Depends on on what you work with. Some data scientists don't use SQL. Some data scientists mostly use things like Python to wrangle their data and use their data. Some don't. Evan Simmons, is that you? Evan's right in the chat. It is Evan Simmons from school. What on earth? Why did I? If you didn't catch it earlier, Evan Simmons in the chat, he asked the question, and I was like, I used to have a friend, Evan Simmons, in high school, but that's not him. And he just says that is Evan Simmons. Dude, what's going on, man? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope the YouTube channel is going well. That's so funny to me. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's so funny. I totally that like went right over my head. Let me see. It takes time to switch careers in the data science field. What's the best possible way to go? I mean, I recommend people dipping their toes into data before going straight for data science. Get a business analyst, data analyst job. It can be really tough if you don't have a background in it, or you're not like right out of college with a background in it, to get entry level jobs as a data scientist, especially in this market. It's so saturated right now. It's incredible. Like, if I were in this market today, 5 years ago or 6 years ago when I was first starting, it would have been a little bit more challenging, I think. I'm like rocking this thing. Whoops. I apologize, guys. It would have been more challenging for sure. It's just the pandemic has changed things. So yeah, it would have been tough. Lots of India love. I think that's what it says. Love you guys. Thank you. I landed a data science job, and your SQL series helped me a lot. That's fantastic. Great job. Hey, Alex, I appreciate your content so much. Killed an interview today thanks to you. It was not thanks to me. Don't take this personally. I don't know you. But I am 100% certain when I say it was all you. 100% you. I hope that my channel helped, but it was 100% you. And you prepped for it. You prepared for it. You put in the hard work. It was all you. So I appreciate you giving me the shout out. I really do. But I mean, genuinely, it was all you. Melody, you're leaving? All right. Thanks for leaving. I appreciate that, Melody. All right. I'm just kidding, Melody. That was mean. But thank you. Thank you for joining and for that terrible suggestion earlier. You're the best. How hard are the tech interviews? This is really dependent on the company. It really is. I've applied for startup companies that their tech interviews for data analysts are really difficult. Like their SQL stuff is like hard, very hard. Their Tableau stuff was intricate and detailed, and I've done take-home tests that were very difficult. I'm just like, I'm like, why are you making it so difficult? I was like, I get it. You know, your startup, you want to make sure you have good talent, but you're like, these take-home tests are not the best way to do this. The way they're doing it. I don't know. They can be really tough. Entry-level analysts as a whole, though, typically it's not like crazy hard. Oh, geez, it's 9:15. I told my wife I wouldn't stay on that long. She did shave my goatee for me, so I promised I wouldn't stay. You know, she has to go to bed. I have to do some work. But the interviews can be pretty simple. Need to know joins, aggregate functions, stuff like that, and they can be really tough. Where it's like, you know, it's asking business type questions, which can be very tricky, and asking like, you know, how would you write this SQL with this information? They give you like these kind of vague questions where you need to kind of have the business knowledge and some background into it. It can be very tough, very, very tough. Even for me, like when I was looking for senior data analyst positions and management manager positions like 7-8 months ago, I told you guys, I was looking, I had some interviews that were very, very difficult. Yeah, even for me. I know you guys think I'm the best analyst in the stinking world. Actually, it's probably not true. But I know you guys think I'm like a pretty good analyst, and I am. But some of these are very tough, very, very tough, especially when you get to like senior level, manager level stuff. Hello from Argentina. Hey. Let's see. Evan said, all good here, just wrangling kids. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I watched your video about web scraping to prepare for an interview. Very good video, but no questions about web scraping. Hey, that's a good web scraping video. I'm going to do another web scraping video that's going to be much more advanced than that first one I did. That's going to be for like, it cycles through different pages. So that'll be a good one. So I hope that one's a good one, but hope the interview went well. Besides that, good luck. Congrats on your channel. Between ETL and Power BI tool, which one is good to sustain on the market? I mean, Tableau and Power BI are always great for like an ETL tool. I mean, I like SQL. I like Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory is something I've used a lot. Love it. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for streaming, Analyst. Thanks for all the videos. Thanks for the answers. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Good night, Alex. Thanks for all the work you do. It's super helpful. Is it important to know Power BI? Yeah, great. Learn it as your BI tool. All right, guys. It has been real. It really has. I'll get a sip of water before I sign off. It has been real. So much happened on this. So much happened on this live stream, probably more than any other live stream. When we hit 250K, which at the pace I'm going, which is just insane to me that there's so many analysts out there. Are there even 200,000 people trying to become data analysts? Let's be real. 200,000? That's an insane number. I didn't know that there was such a large group of people trying to become data analysts. I really didn't. If my channel had hit like 10,000 and just stayed at like 10 to 15,000, I still would be doing my videos. I think that's a lot of people. 200,000 people? Where are these people? There's so many people. There's a huge demand for data analysts. If you can get one takeaway from me hitting 200,000 subscribers, it's that there's a lot of data analysts out there and there's a large market for it. I mean, because if a guy like me can make it, people are watching his videos, that there's just a large people wanting to become data analysts. So, but at the pace that I'm going, genuinely, I'm hitting about 13,000 a month, which is insane to me. Absolutely absurd. 13,000, and so 250,000 will be like 3-4 months. 4 months, we'll see. And then I will do it even crazier. I'm gonna involve food in some way. I don't know. Send me some recommendations. I'm gonna involve food in some way, whether it's like a taste test, a wine pairing, some light hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. I don't know. Alex the chef. Yes, thank you. That's gonna make me Alex the chef. I'll cook some up. I'll bring it in my kitchen. I'll have a cooking show. That's an idea right there. All right, guys. There's some people who've stuck around this whole time. I mean, Angie, you stuck around this whole time. Thank you. There's a bunch of people in here who've been here for like the past hour, and I'm like, an hour and 20 minutes. My gosh, that's too long. All right, guys, I gotta let my wife sleep. You guys are fantastic. You guys are amazing. I genuinely appreciate you guys even joining and coming and watching me. It just feels absurd. It feels absurd that people care enough about my channel or me in general to do stuff like this, but it makes my day every single time. I've had a blast. The questions you guys asked have been amazing. Some people who I thought were friends on this channel are dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. And that's the show. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. All right. Do I have to click end stream? Let's see. All right. I have to click this button and then I'm done. I'm signing off. I appreciate you guys. You guys are fantastic. You guys are beautiful. Each and every one of you. Like a beautiful snowflake. Unique in your own way. So today I'm signing off. Tonight I'm signing off. It might be your morning. Wherever you are in the world, I appreciate you and hope you know that from the bottom of my heart, I hope to see you next time in the 250,000, 300, 500, a million, 10 million subscriber live stream. Take it easy.